Fantastic. So, we are very short on time, so I'm going to try and speed run this as soon as possible. But starting off with our own core inspection first, before we move on to the front side things, we'll have the VG promotions. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to start this off on a bit of a sad note. The current VG Sergeant Major, Yelldiver, will be stepping down from his position and his duties due to IRL responsibilities and things that are tying him down, right? And thus he's not able to continue his duties in his position, and thus someone new will be taking over. So before I announce who that someone new is, I'm going to read off some words that Yelldiver has. And for those veterans among you that have been here with Yelldiver since, Guard Orient Day 1, I'm pretty sure that these are meaningful words that are going to be stuck with you for a long time, right? Because someone being with you in the same genre, talking to you in the same day over and over again, right, is going to mean a lot to you, even if it's just through Discord. And at the very end of the day, a community like this, that's what this is about. So, on to Yelldiver's speech. My final message to y'all as your former Sergeant Major of the Old Guard. Today marks my last day with you all. To my beloved rankers, friends, officers, and other folks out there, you've made me feel like home and happy when serving you all in this community. We have achieved many milestones together as the Emperor's Guardsman and Destroyer of Lions in Asia. I have been here for over a year, and this marks my retirement to the veterans of the Guard. If only I could make it to this event and say my final goodbyes to each and every one of you. Although I still may be around, there is a low chance I'll be coming back or interact with you all frequently. For those wondering why I'm resigning, it is because I couldn't spend consistent time that I needed to spend or nor have a reliable timetable to attend and do my duties due to life and my studies. I'm sorry for any mistake I made to you, and I hope the best of luck for you in the future of Guard Asia. I'm thankful to all of my peers, superiors, and friends for giving me a blast and the opportunity to work on this community. I have both faith in him and his skills to replace me, referring to his successor. Peace out, 07, Yelldiver. So, can we get an 07 for Yelldiver and Guard General, please? Alright, so, without further ado, I will be inviting on Yelldiver's successor as the second ever Sergeant Major of the Old Guard in Asia.
Hello. So, I joined this community almost exactly 6 months ago, actually, and it has been quite a journey. Initially, I didn't join expecting much. I only wanted really to get into MG and not much else. But one thing led to another, more promotions, more opportunities, and now I'm here. I believe that this whole story is a great example of what the Guard really is. It's not just a regiment, it's an experience. The opportunities, the interactions, and the community are unlike anything in the genre, and it's an example of how anyone can get pretty much anywhere provided they have grit, dedication, and desire. And for me, the position of the second in command of the Old Guard in Asia is, well, frankly, those are big boots to fill, considering the company is made up of immensely veteran people for whom my half a year of service seems like not that big of a deal. But thankfully, those same veterans, as I've had experience working with them before, are equally as amazing and kind as they are experienced. And I believe that we'll work excellently together. So to all of you, let my journey be not only an introduction to who I am for everyone who doesn't know me personally, but also an example of how the Guard can bring you places where you really don't expect to end up. I'm really humbled to be among the people who can tell such stories, and I know for a fact that a lot is ahead of us, both personally, myself, the VL Guard, and the Guard as a whole. And the only thing we can do is the thing we do best, striving for excellence. So I hope that we'll go that way.
Thank you very much, Lord Vamp. So stay on stage for a bit more. On to myself, I would like to firstly thank Yelldiver for his year and a half of service. Right, it's not easy to be staying here for so long, and to be able to strive for a staff position, even in Old Guard. Right, it means that he's proven his veterancy and his competency above a lot of other people, and that dedication is definitely something that we should all strive to emulate and follow. Sorry, I'm getting a bit choked up about Yelldiver leaving. But without further ado, let's talk about the future. So Lord Vamp, wherever you are, I forgot which server you are in. However, I have full and utmost confidence in your capabilities and competencies to be able to fill the boots of the VG Sergeant Major position, to be able to watch over the veterans of the era, to be able to watch over the best of France and our empire. And I'm sure that you'll be able to fill these duties excellently and amazingly without any problem whatsoever. So in recognition of your competency, both past, present, and hopefully future, we have a few medals to distribute to you. So, give me a moment to pull up the list. Firstly, we have Soshu. So, give me a moment, I need to pull up the thing. As a matured person who is a little older than most of the other participants in the community, Lord Vamp has done well in acting as a sort of older brother for many people, encouraging a warm and friendly atmosphere and striking a balance between noise and liveliness, guiding fellow guardsmen to that same balance. On top of that, he encourages other rankers to perform better and improve, all while not encouraging a toxic atmosphere for people and ensuring that people enjoy their community and environment. So for that, you are given the medal Merite Soshu. Next up, we have Initiative. From his early days in service to the Empire through an officer position from the now defunct Visual Asia to his journey within the Guard, he has risen to the occasion out of his own volition, taking initiative to fill those holes and gaps, whether that be administratively, to fix the scheduling blunders of his superiors, and to taking charge of the flag guards of his company to secure his company and protect his standard. Additionally, upon his promotion to Sergeant as a ranker of the Old Guard, he has taken that in his stride and filled a number of roles, including chanting, calling out mistakes and weaknesses, and providing insight to his commander from his vast wealth of experience. Now, as the Sergeant of the Young Guard, he has once again taken initiative to begin detailed reports of these young soldiers' performance to further enhance their journey and learning from their officers, who now know what to focus on thanks to Lord Vamp's initiative. Congratulations on initiative. Next, we have Militaire. Ever since he was a ranker, Lord has contributed a lot to the community. He has always been that person keeping the VC lively and entertaining, making callouts and doing more than his intended role. Even now as a sergeant, Lord always seeks to take on more responsibilities while expanding on his work for the regiment, being the ultimate role model for non-commissioned officers in the Guard as a whole. Lord has always looked for ways to contribute not only to his unit's performance but also to the community of the Guard. He is always looking for ways to improve individually as well as looking out for the line by spotting individual mistakes and suggesting various solutions. He is the best sergeant you can ask for and is a genuine role model that many should follow. And finally, medal to Kra de Patel. A large part of Lord Vamp's vast experience within the community consists of his time as a ranker. As a learned and intelligent individual, he not only runs through the motion of each event, but rather looks at it from a critical standpoint. He gleans meaningful lessons and values from these events. With these lessons, he takes his role as a flag guard amazingly, critically, and independently thinking on the best course of action to secure the flag and never letting it get in danger, save his own death. As a killer, he is able to top frag consistently, having earned his Sapper position within the middle guard early on, with an average of above 40 kills before taking on the role of a flag guard as needed. So Lord Vamp, you have been awarded for every single thing that you've done in the Guard, again, past and present. And with this, you are given the position of Sergeant Major within the Old Guard. With that said, can we get an 07 and LordVampyre in game for Lord Vamp, please? Not in game, not 07 in guard general and then chant the guard in game. Don't say 07 in game, otherwise you're gonna get exiled. I swear to God. So Lord Vamp, thank you very much. You may step back down to the audience. All right. Moving on, we have VG Sergeant Promotions. When I call your name, hold on, give me a moment. So first we have Anwar Rofosum, currently known as Anwar Rofosum 5, Enzo Tot 021421, Shipper 211, and Iron Musketeer. These individuals, you are hereby promoted to Sergeant of the Old Guard because of your excellent skill in game and your absolute discipline and role model behavior for Anwar. I have never seen Anwar get a demerit, and I don't remember any, and he's a model model ranker. Enzo, you are a good killer and a good flag bearer, being able to do your job within both scenarios efficiently and without instruction. Grey Gopnik, through your sheer veterancy, you have gained a huge capability and been able to do well in your position as an old guard. As our oldest enlisted man within the guard, congratulations on this promotion. Skipper, you yourself are a good killer, and whenever I'm asking for feedback and input, you're always the one putting detailed stuff in there. So thank you very much for your initiative and your caring, genuine concern for the community and the guard itself. And Iron Musketeer, you've already been given Soshu, but I feel that this is meriting another promotion of yours, that you're able to do so excellently as a member of the community and be able to talk and mic up and entertain fellow rankers. So congratulations. And then next up we have Freydert for Sapper. Freydert, you are an excellent fragger. I've seen your recordings, of which you have done very consistently and done amazingly. And through this, you have done being able to let me glean some feedback and information from my own line. And on top of that, you give very good feedback and input from our own DMs as well. And finally, Mr. Theoretical, you are also being given Sapper for your capability and taking initiative to mic up and talking to people and getting them to, what's it called? Be able to do what they needed to do at a much higher level. Without further ado, that is all I have for Old Guard. Pass this time on over to Skelebobs. Skelebobs, please.
Yep, real quick, could we get a Legard for the Old Guard who got promoted and the medals? So in 3, 2, 1, Legard. Oh, a lot of you already shouted. That's fine. Yeah. Anyways, let's start off with the middle guard. Sappers. So we have 2 Sappers. Korea Oof and Manov. Congratulations, you guys are the new middle guard Sappers, and you guys have been killing a lot, fighting hard in battles. And yeah, I've noticed that, and congratulations, you are the new Sappers of the middle guard. Now, from Caporal de Premier to Caporal Furrier, from the Fusilier Grenadiers, we have Pokey Digger and Pescarolo. From the Fusilier Chasseurs, we also have Comrade Lappy and Nicotine 666. And from Caporal to Caporal de Premier, we have Korea Oof, Diane Invictus, Lee Dog. And from the Fusilier Grenadiers, we also have Rednacks, Tiger Dragon, Haxers, and WMMA. And yeah, I'm going to list out the medals now from the middle guard. So these individuals are receiving the Médaille du Croix de Bataille, I'm sorry if I butchered that, for their killage, and yeah. So Namen, Korea-Uf, Pescarolo, Manov, and Zeno, you guys are receiving the medal for your killage in battle, and you've been consistently following orders and performing well in battle, so congratulations. You 5 will be receiving the medal. And we also have middle guard drafts. So from the young guard, we have Rocky Kappa, Combine, Frog Monster 17, True Frankus, Ghostly Apparel, Melting, Train Plane Guy, and John Wick. So congratulations. That's all from middle guard. Ace?
On the Velo, actually.
Dust. Oh, there you go.
Right, so good evening, everyone. So I will be announcing our fellow soldats that will be moving up from soldat to soldat premiers. You don't have to move up. So IQEs, Pronoob Kaden, and Slaziel, congratulations to you three. You're one step closer to joining the main family of the Guard, the MG. And now I will be announcing the graduates of the 13th class of Guard National. So Helbro and Otokonoko, congratulations to the both of you. Out of tens of other Guard Nationals, you have proven yourself to be the most competent soldiers inside the line. We welcome you to the Guard Imperial. That concludes my announcements. I will now hand over the announcements to the HQ. And once again, congratulations to those that have been promoted.
Alright, gentlemen, so the next and I think the last thing that we have on our agenda today are the État-Major medals for the staff. So I'm not going to go over them too much. I'll just say who and what, because we don't have the time. So, Lance Alexander 2004, you, my friend, are receiving the Social d'Argent. And Anjosh Fay, you are receiving the Bataille de Bronze. De Faben, Philosophy, and Skillabobs, you three are receiving the Initiative de Bronze. Congratulations, gentlemen. I think it's well deserved. Anything else we need to talk about, Crusader?
Nope, I believe that is all.